Hello, I am SquidofLove. Welcome back. Two of the best fighters in Star Citizen at the moment are the Anvil Super Hornet and the AG Sabre. But which one of these two vessels is the best and for what purpose? Let's go ahead, take a look at their capabilities and try to decide which one will be the best option for you, which one will fit your playstyle the most. Before we go ahead and take a look on their behavior during combat and of course how easily they can destroy their opponents, let's talk about their characteristics and more specifically about their hardpoints, the weapon they can carry, which is also what makes them very powerful and fearsome. The Super Hornet comes with 3 size 3 hardpoints that can take either a turret or a weapon, plus a size 5 hardpoint for a turret. That means that it can have at any time 3 size 3 weapons combined with 2 size 2 weapons on the size 5 turret, or simply by removing the bolt turret on the upper part of the hull and replacing with a special mount, it can carry an extra size 4 weapon, an impressive loadout. As for missile weapon, the Super Hornet has 2 quad racks, allowing it to carry up to 8 missiles from size 1 to 3. The Sabre on the other hand comes with 4 size 3 hardpoints that can take either a turret or a weapon, and this is also an impressive loadout because it means that the Sabre can have 4 size 3 weapons at any time, which will provide it with some impressive firepower. For missiles, the Sabre is carrying 2 triple platforms that can carry up to 6 missiles from size 1 to size 2. Both of these vessels are considered space superiority fighter, and we can very clearly see why. With all that weaponry available to them, they can destroy pretty much everything, they can fight pretty much every opponent and have absolutely no problem. Their biggest difference though is how they approach combat, how they are behaving in the battlefield. The Super Hornet could be considered as a tank, it's a lot more sturdier than the Sabre, while the Sabre is supposed to have a more stealthier approach to combat, something that unfortunately is not fully implemented in the game at the moment. Another minor difference is the number of persons they can carry. The Super Hornet can have up to a crew of 2 persons, while the Sabre can have only a crew of 1 person. Both have 0 cargo capacity, so that means that they are pure fighters. The Super Hornet with the default loadout comes equipped with 2 M4A laser cannons, 2 Bulldog repeaters on the nose turret, and 2 Badger repeaters on the bolt turret. An impressive laser weaponry with gimbal weapons that is more than enough to destroy pretty much everything. This loadout is not only good against NPC but also against other players in Arena Commander and the persistent universe. Like we already said, the Super Hornet is a sturdier vessel than the Sabre. It can take a beating, and this thanks to its stronger hull. Even if your shields go down, you can stay in the battle, you can stay fighting, and you will still have chances to come out of there victorious or at least escape and save your life. The biggest drawback of the Super Hornet though is the fact that its turrets are kind of exposed, so if you are under fire from your enemies, from multiple enemies, you might lose them quite easily, and this will leave you in combat with less weapons. You will lose some of your weaponry and you will have to rely on the rest of your weapons or make a run for it. Despite this drawback though, the Super Hornet is an excellent fighter that can take a beating and destroy its targets quite easily. The Sabre on the other hand couldn't be more different. With much better speed and maneuverability, its goal is to close the distance and destroy its target as fast as possible. After that, get out of the area or just find your next opponent. Its biggest drawback though is the fact that it has a very weak hull, so if you lose your shields you should get out of the area as fast as possible if you want to stay alive. It cannot withstand constant fire, direct fire to its hull like the Super Hornet. It is definitely not as tanky as the Hornet. With its default loadout, the Sabre comes equipped with 2 size 2 Badger repeaters and 2 size 3 Panther repeaters. Very strong weapons that can destroy pretty much everything in the game, and as for missiles, it has 6 Ignite 2 missiles, 2 less than the 8 Marksman 1 the Super Hornet has. Both of these vessels are pure fighters and a great option no matter who your opponent is, no matter if you are fighting against NPC or other players. Their weaponry is truly impressive and very versatile, since we can carry some really strong weapons, and of course, which one of these you are going to choose depends on your playstyle. If you prefer a tankier approach or relying on your speed more. Talking about their speed, let's go ahead and take a look at their normal, boost speed and of course cruise speed. The Super Hornet has a normal speed of 210 and if it boosts can reach up to 320, while the Sabre has a much better normal speed at 260 and a very impressive boost speed at 390. As for their cruise speed, the Sabre is again faster, giving you some better flexibility in the persistent universe. It will take 5 seconds to the Sabre to reach the speed of 760, while the Hornet will need 6 seconds to reach the speed of 620. In order to better understand how impressive and deadly these two vessels are, we have to see them in action with some of the best weapons they can carry. This is why I have equipped the Sabre over here with 4 Panther repeaters, 4 size 3 weapons, and as you can see, it is a scary vessel, it is a scary opponent. We can make a combination of ballistic and laser weapons, we can go with all ballistic weapons, we can do pretty much we like, any combination we like. The fact is that the Sabre with 4 size 3 weapons, utilizing its speed, it's a deadly opponent. And of course the same goes for the Super Hornet as well. By combining 3 size 3 Panther repeaters with 1 size 4 Revenant ballistic weapon, we can turn the Super Hornet into a tankier gunship with enough firepower to destroy multiple opponents at the same time. Both the Super Hornet and the Sabre are excellent fighters with a very different approach to combat. If you enjoy having a tankier vessel that can take a beating, then the Super Hornet should be your number one option, but if you like relying on speed, being fast, destroying your opponents, getting out of an area as fast as possible, then you should take a look at the Sabre. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.